The mayor's race in New York City is starting to take a little shape after Tuesday's primaries. In the Republican contest, Guardian Angels founder Curtis Sliwa cruised a decisive victory over Fernando Mateo with more than 70% of the vote, 36,000 votes plus. Curtis Sliwa joining us now. Curtis, congratulations to you on winning the Republican nomination for mayor. How you feeling? Are you comfortable with where you are today? Big news for you.
Totally, and I got to tell you that it was a spirited campaign. The mainstream media was not giving us the attention that both my opponent and I deserved. Thank God for Newsmax and some other outlets. You actually gave us more attention. You're a national outlet than the local outlets gave us. But now we await the final sort of bingo card game that the Democrats have submitted themselves to ranked choice voting. And then I'll be ready to get it on, because this entire campaign is going to be based on crime, crime, crime. And I've been saying this ever since announced on Newsmax back on March 15th that would be my path to victory.
You know, it's undoubtedly what you're saying, for sure is fact. If you look at the polling, again, so many polls, the concern amongst citizens in New York City is indeed what you're saying. It is crime. And you pointed out the Democratic primary is still up in the air. They cast their vote in this new way where this ranking system, so we won't know until mid-July, but it looks as if Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams in the lead with Maya Wiley and Catherine Garcia running close behind. As you know, former presidential candidate, Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang, he dropped out early in the race. He only got 11%. He is fourth place. But if it does come down to you and Eric Adams, obviously they're going to point to his time with the NYPD. How do you differentiate yourself from him in this race, if that's what it does come down to?
Look, I've been battling crime in the streets and subways in New York City for 42 years. And in many of those years, Eric Adams was not siding with his fellow police. In fact, there's an issue that you at Newsmax have covered extensively: the removal of qualified immunity from police, not just in New York City, New York State, but all across America. This is going to have a super paralyzing effect. We did not see President Joe Biden address this yesterday in his talk to the nation about the rising crime problems. But you can refund the police, which I've advocated from day one. But now, if you're asking the police to go out and get a personal malpractice police insurance policy, like doctors have to, like doctors have to. First off, how are they going to afford it on the salaries that they make? Why are they the only civil servants that have been stripped of this protection that we, the taxpayers, give them? Not elected officials, not judges, not prosecutors, not civil servants. No police officer is going to want to do a physical intervention if they know in the back of their mind they may have to declare bankruptcy because they are going to be personally sued. Just look at New York State. Andrew Cuomo, the governor, we now know is responsible for the death of thousands of the elderly that he transferred from hospitals with COVID-19 to long-term senior citizen care units. He's protected with qualified immunity. You can't touch him with a personal lawsuit. We're going to have to settle all those lawsuits with tax dollars. So Eric Adams was the leader of the pack in stripping cops of qualified immunity, saying, well, I was a cop, and I believe that cops don't need to be protected by the taxpayer. Yes, they do, because they risk their lives each and every day. And I'm going to take it right to Eric Adams or any Democrat who survives their process.
All right. Well, we'll see. This is going to continue to play out. And obviously, big question, too. You're going to take all those cats with you to the mansion if indeed that does happen. Don't answer that yet, because I'm going to ask you in the near future. Curtis Sliwa, good to see you. Congratulations, by the way. Best of luck to you. Talk to you soon.
Remember, no kill shelters.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.